It was strange, it was weird, actually, and interesting, especially for, let's say, all the people who were at the stadium, because without fans, it was, you know, not nice, like all the games in the bubble and everything, but was happening this season and the previous 20 games. But anyway, it was the game where both teams were emotionally empty, physically as well, and both teams just wanted yesterday this, you know, to get over with this game, to get over, to finish this regular part of the season, how we call it, and to end up to make a summary, and for us now to continue, for our opponent to just to finish without injuries. For us yesterday as well, we wanted to avoid stupid yellow cards or injuries, and just to close this 20 games part and try to refresh, recover, and take a rest, get ready for the next chapter. So that was our goal yesterday. Of course, we wanted to give some playing time to some players who did not play in the previous period, because they deserve to play as well. And you know, our objective this season, that everybody gets playing time, more or less. They all get minutes, you know, to prove themselves, to show the qualities, and we are happy with all of them. You know, all the guys participated this season, accumulating minutes, playing in ISL, especially for some boys. It was the new experience in ISL. So at the end, we have to say that we were happy. Result-wise, you know, when you are sitting with a 2-0 comfortable result after first half, and then in the second half, you just had that moment where you're losing 4-2, then coming back. In this kind of games, this kind of period of the competition, anything's possible. So at the end, like I say, we were happy just to finish this part, and now to recover, refresh, and prepare for our next step. No, I was not worried about yesterday's game, especially in the second half. But again, the fact that we had this emotional emptiness and emotional relief after, let's say, day before the game, knowing the result that we are in playoffs, you know, it gave us great joy and relief, where the players and all of us, after so many years, we get that kind of, you know, okay, we can relax for a second, because in all previous 19 games we had to fight for every moment, for every point, for every inch of the field. And yesterday's game was kind of, let's try to have pleasure. Let's try to play nice game, try to have pleasure, avoid injuries, avoid yellow cards. For some players, get playing minutes. For some players, stay in a shape, stay in a rhythm. And you know, in the second half, it was, as a coach, strange and weird, but I always try to stay positive. I always want to stay positive, because I understand those moments. I've been in those moments for so many years as a player, and as a coach, of course, you have to let players enjoy, to express themselves on the pitch, to show everything they can, to have that moment of pleasure. So yesterday that was the case. You know, we wanted to play a normal game. Let's go and have fun, guys, on the pitch, try to score some goals. Of course, you're not happy when you concede goals like that, but anyway, in this part of the competition, it's done, so that chapter is closed down. Now we have to refresh, recover, recharge for the next step, and then hope for the best. Yeah, well, look, since he started training with us last year, it's been now 7 months. I'm happy with all the players, you know, and all of them, they showed great improvement. Of course, speaking about Chantry, I'm sorry that we, so far, we were not using him more, but you know, the rules about foreign players on the pitch, you know, and then when you have kind of dynamic, and the way we were winning games, and then as a coaching staff, you always think about those players, saying we would like to put him more, but you know, the circumstances were not allowing us. And of course, he was using those moments, his moments. He's a great guy, he's a great player, he can improve a lot. So so far, we are not only about him, we are happy with all the boys, and he's the guy who has qualities to make kind of difference on the pitch. So yesterday he was using his minutes, he was great on the pitch. I'm happy about his performance. Gibson is a young player in full development. He has to improve a lot. He has to continue working hard and practicing with the team, with the tough guys, because this year he realized that playing on the highest level in India, the level of ISL, it's not that easy. If you want to be competitive, if you want to survive among all these teams, all these players, you have to be tough. You have to be strong. You have to fight for every ball. You have to fight for every duel. Especially playing on that position, crucial position of central midfielder. As a central midfielder, you have to be strong if you want to survive. So I'm glad that he experienced this season kind of work and trainings and games that way, that now he will realize also, we are close to at the end, that he will realize that for his future life he will have to improve in every other aspect like all the other players in order to become better. That's the only way that you as a player can survive on the highest level. You have to continue improving, you have to continue practicing, becoming stronger, becoming harder if you want to be part of the ISL. So for him, like for all the other youngsters, they have to continue. They have to continue working hard, hoping that they will be there also in the next period. Yeah, it was great. It was great to see that kind of mentality that you never want to abandon. You know, even leading 2-0, then losing 4-2, and then fighting back to draw the game. It was great to see. You know, when you have players, when you have mentalities on the pitch who want to fight back to get the positive result. Of course, as a team, as a coaching staff, it makes you proud. It makes you feel good. So of course, yesterday, you know, the game was to close down this part of the season, to get a positive result if possible. And at the end, of course, I'm happy for the boys because it gave them last night kind of, at the end, good feeling. Yes, of course. You know, the good thing with our group this season is that all the players, they know that they are part of the group and they know that we can count on them. We know that we can count on them, and we know that whoever comes onto the pitch, that he will do the job. You know, they know the post, they know the game, they know everything what we need to do on the pitch, and I'm really happy for them. So now, with all the positive results that we had in the previous period, of course, it gives us nice momentum, it gives us nice feeling for the next two games. So in the semis, we will have to prepare our games to be on top. And actually, if you think and speak about previous 20 games, it's done. So all what happened now in the previous 20 games, okay, it's in the memory. You know, we have to forget, we have to switch off and then to switch on back and try to continue, because these two games will be completely different than ISL. So now we have to focus and concentrate those things and try to make difference there. In the previous 20 games, of course, it was nice. It was great to feel that for all of them to improve, and now being ready for the playoffs. So we know as a coaching staff that we can count on everybody. Everybody is ready, and everybody, whoever is on the pitch, we're not worried that he will not fulfill his job and task, because they know it.